Ladies and gentlemen, it is the smartest guy in the history of wrestling. That is the voice that you are currently hearing right now. And I just want to go ahead and give some updates on recent wrestling news and give, the only take that matters, which is mine, of course, And I'm going to be this is going to be I think it is time. I think it is long overdue that someone of actual intelligence and someone of actual class and dignity and someone who actually has knowledge of the wrestling business and the professional wrestling industry that actually knows what they're talking about. Is not one of these dirt sheet writers that just vomits verbal diarrhea, everything that's on their mind, and acting like they come from some area of expertise when, like Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez and all those shit stains who thinks having a couple friends in the industry makes them the all-knowing genius of wrestling, when really it just makes them a fucking mark who lives in their goddamn basement, those fucking geeks who couldn't hold a candle to the wrestling expert right here, who actually knows what they're talking about, Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez, those pea-brained little twits, dude. So, I am going to go ahead and give my take, and if you don't like it, then you are just wrong. You just are intellectually inept and are not capable of thinking clearly, which is most of the fans of the wrestling industry, It's most people that write about wrestling, they have the wrong takes, of course. They have the wrong opinions, which is a real thing, because I think a lot of opinions are based in fact, and I think there is facts to back everything I'm about to say here. So if you disagree with me, then you are disagreeing with reality. And if you're not down with that, I've got two words for you. Go fuck yourself! Well, I guess that was more than two words, but, everyone makes mistakes, you think you're so fucking perfect, you fucking, you fat ass sitting on your fucking keyboard typing. Well, that's more than two words. Yeah, go shut the fuck up, Go get laid, go make yourself useful, what the fuck you're doing? You're fucking, you're twiddling your thumbs and fucking just got done watching fucking AEW Rampage. Like, oh, I got Cena's my favorite wrestler, and I read the fucking Wrestling Observer newsletter, because I'm fucking deep shit. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. No one wants you on the fucking channel, you piece of dog shit. So anyway, now into the news, okay? Now that I've fucking buried the marks, I just annihilated the fucking, whoa, wrestling expert, whoa, my god, whoa, what the fuck? Wrestling, you just fucking buried them, with so much gravel and dirt, they'll have to be fucking excavated to get out, I know, like I say, I'm a world-class burial, man. I'm just such a master promo, you can't even touch me on the mic, and you know what, you shouldn't even try, because you will be absolutely destroyed. So, let's talk about Rhea Ripley having to vacate her title. Hold on a second. Are you fucking serious? Let's talk about this. Now, first of all these injuries, man. First of all, Seth Rollins having an injury, which I just fucking laughed at. That puny little fucking piss ant. I just laughed when I injured. I was like, yes, we don't have to put up with that whiny little bitch at WrestleMania, dude. But then he was still at WrestleMania because, don't worry, I'm gonna persevere just for you guys. Shut the fuck up, dude. But, then CM Punk had an injury, which, I respect CM Punk more than I do Seth Rollins. I'm still not the hugest CM Punk fan, but, CM Punk, he did the right thing, he knew he wasn't ready, so he was like, I'm not going to jeopardize my career, my life, my livelihood, my family, my fucking kids. I don't know if he has kids or not, but, he's, and Punk still played a big role at WrestleMania, even though I know Punk would probably like to be the center of attention, but, he's, Punk is a world-class talent, he has way more talent than Seth Rollins could ever dream of, but Rhea Ripley, on the other hand, is probably one of the greatest wrestlers, and not just women's wrestling, don't try to put it into a class of its own, just wrestling in general. Rhea Ripley's one of the best, so she gets an injury, and she had to vacate her title on Raw, and, now it's actually the women's division should be released, because, now there's no competition. Because everyone was kind of on their toes with Rhea Ripley because Mommy is always on top, and there are no exceptions. There is an absolutely 0% exception. 0% ambiguity or uncertainty to that fact, and if you believe that there is, then you are a fucking dirt sheet piece of shit who probably reads the Pro Wrestling Torch and probably reads Nick Houseman like he's gospel, and if that's the case, then I want you exiled from the fucking wrestling expert kingdom. Well, we know, man. But, you still got, Nia Jackson, and, a Damage Control, and Chelsea Green, and Piper Niven, there's still some legitimate competition out there, but, for the most part, when Rhea was gone, it's everyone feels like, a big brick has been lifted off of them, and, like what she did to Becky Lynch, man. Like Becky Lynch has always come off as like such a self-righteous, pompous fucking prick. Like I mean, like it is so. I mean, I just can't stand it. Like and Becky Lynch is like, at WrestleMania, she's always like I'm a spokesman. I represent. I'm the leader of this women's revolution. And like, let me tell you this right now, Becky, and I want you to listen close, okay? Rhea Ripley is a far better role model for these young girls getting into wrestling today, and just in general. Like, if I had a daughter like Rhea Ripley, I could retire. Like, I could just check out. I could just go. I mean, watch Netflix for the rest of my life, and have some fucking spicy Doritos. Like, I mean, like, I mean, I would have won at that point. You know what I mean? So so I will not be watching Raw this week. I will not be watching SmackDown, with the lack of talent, because Rhea Ripley is not going to be in action. Now I'm fucking around. I'm still going to watch, of course, but not to the extent to which I was before. I mean, after WrestleMania, I was so disappointed after WrestleMania. I mean, once Cody ended WrestleMania 40 with the WWE title, I said, you know what? This company is fucking doomed. I mean, this was it. And think about this. Like, how stupid was WrestleMania, by the way? I mean, Undertaker and John Cena come and already, like, John Cena, if I have to see John Cena one more on my fucking TV, I'm literally gonna vomit. Like, the match was a really good match, and then John Cena has to stick his nose in and get his main event, and then the Undertaker has to show up for some reason, I mean, which it's just. I can't stand John Cena. He is so pathetic and just and everything he does, and I could just go. Oh man, I could just shoot on John Cena all day. But Cody Rhodes, I mean, you want to talk about pretentious? You want to talk about pompous? I mean, everyone talk about Roman Reigns is the part-time champion when literally Roman Reigns has been here and Cody left and started the rival competition to WWE, and we're supposed to respect Cody and not Roman. Like with Roman defends his titles on the Roman his multiple titles. Well, I guess technically kind of universal and WWE, but I digress. The Roman Reigns has defended his title on the big shows, the big money shows, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, Crown Jewel, like these big shows, SummerSlam, and Cody Rhodes loses the first time at WrestleMania, and then also The Rock comes back a much bigger star, and it was, at first I was like, oh man, The Rock's on Cody. Are you kidding me? Like this is how they're gonna use The Rock. They're gonna have him be on the crybaby side. Like, but then when The Rock came in, and and The Rock actually started being entertaining, and actually, doing The Rock promos that we all loved, that we all wanted to see. I was like, yes, this is gonna go somewhere. And and I was hoping that Roman Reigns would, they would actually have him accomplish something and break Bruno's record, break Backlund's record. But nope, they just couldn't do that. They just couldn't have a modern day super heavyweight, just to, keep the title for as long as you can, set a new record, and really make this title run something to behold, and really make Roman Reigns a cornerstone, a building block of this industry. But we got to give it to Cody, because they all finished the story. It just makes me want to vomit. It really does. And actually, I want to correct something I said earlier. I said the rival competition to WWE. AEW is not even close to competition. Like, AEW, that's like, if I started something right now called Daedrix Burgers, and the wrestling experts cheeseburgers, like I give you wrestling knowledge and I serve you cheeseburgers, the knowledge you need and the burgers you need, and I put on Monday Night Raw in the dining room, while you eat, it's, what the fuck am I talking about? But, you see, that doesn't all of a sudden make me competitive with fucking Burger King, and I get, AEW has a big time TV deal with TBS, but I mean, that doesn't mean shit, because they don't even come close to fucking Raw or SmackDown's numbers. When you're comparing your numbers to the developmental territory, did I say that right? The developmental territory, of NXT, against your main show's numbers, if that's your barometer, then then don't say your competition. And WWE doesn't give a fuck about AEW. They think AEW is a fucking clown show, man. They think AEW is like the Peter Porker or the Spider-Man. Like, it's not even fucking close, man. Doing shit like, oh, I'm gonna show the security footage of Jack Perry and CM Punk backstage because I ate fucking shit for breakfast. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. See, think about this. They showed surveillance footage of one of their guys having a scuffle backstage on primetime television, and I still don't know why. They're Tony Khan's like, yes, we're going to show this footage. Like, CM Punk is going to go on Ariel Helwani's show and talk all this shit. You know what we're going to do? We're going to show that footage he's talking about. We're going to show it. We're going to show it in prime time, and we're going to put Punk in his place. We're going to teach him a lesson. We're going to show him that he should have signed an NDA, never brought this up, and we're going to make him rue the day that he ever left us and went to WWE. And we're going to show that by showing he was 100% correct in everything he fucking said. What? It just, dude, I literally, like, Tony Khan is literally, like, I mean, Tony Khan's a living parody of himself. Like, I almost feel bad making fun of him because the guy has issues. Like, if you see him in interviews, it's so weird. It's so, like he has this, like, cheesy, goofy smile that he does in all these interviews when he's talking about his product. Did you see his interview with Ariel Helwani? It was like, it was like, Ariel Helwani, first of all, he wouldn't answer any questions. Ariel Helwani's like, Tony, you said you had to use the bathroom earlier. Did you go, like, you're still sitting here. Like, I was just wondering, like, do I need to stop the video so you can go to the bathroom? I don't want to comment on that. Oh, okay. Tony, I heard your name's Tony Khan. Is that correct? I don't want to discuss that. You know. Oh, okay. Tony, what's the name of your company? It's like AEW or something, right? You know what, Ariel, I don't really want to get into this right now. and it's all plugs, man. It's just plugs the whole fucking interview. It's just a constant commercial. Like, it's a non-stop fucking ad. Like every time Ariel asks a fucking question, it's always like Wembley was great. You know, we have a great talent, great roster. We have a great relationship with Warner Brothers Discovery, and like Ariel's like a nice weather we're having today, isn't it, Tony? And Tony's like, you know, Chris Jericho's gonna be on the pay-per-view this Sunday. What? It's like Tony Khan is a complete parody of himself, dude, and he. And, like, yes, he's a billionaire, but he didn't do anything to achieve or earn any of his money. He was born into it. You know, and I'm not saying that Vince McMahon's not the same thing. Vince McMahon was born into it, but the thing is like, Tony Khan, you know, is bragging about, you know, like, he talks about how good his ratings are and how much money they're making and how, you know, great their product is, when the numbers clearly show it's not. And living in Tony Khan's delusional little fantasy world is a world that I do not want to live in. You want to live in reality. You want to live in the wrestling experts world. So press that subscribe button right fucking now. Like seriously, like. Stop doing. Put your bag of chips down. Put your fucking lotion that you're using to beat off to the sound of my voice down just for a second. You can go back to right after this. Click that mouse. You know, go ahead and tap the little button on your phone or on your, you know, on your game console, your Roku, whatever you're watching this video on. Just press that little subscribe button. Do it right fucking now. I'm watching. I'm outside your window right now. I can see you. You're not pressing the remote. There you go. There you go. Now you're subscribing. There you go. I saw you haven't quite clicked it yet. You have to click the bell. There you go. There, now we're talking. All right. Now you're going to get all the juicy content. SCW Wrestling Expert signing off. Oh, he's got him in the headlock, JR. Oh, gosh. Whoa. He's not for the takedown. Whoa, here's the cover. 1, 2, kick out. Holy shit.